Hello friends, we are back in the kitchen. I know we've been in the kitchen a lot lately because it's cold outside. But we'll get back out in that shop and start that wood stove, and we'll do some shop projects here pretty soon. I got those meat cleavers I need to finish up and some other welding projects I got to do. But back in the kitchen today, so come along and see what we're going to do. So we're going to put together a dessert for dinner tonight. And it's a dessert that my mom used to make years ago. I haven't had it in years, but I've been thinking about it lately. And it's called, we used to call it Painter's Special. But what it is, I've seen it called other names like stained glass Jello or broken glass Jello, because it's got different colors of Jello in it, and it looks like stained glass. We called it Painter's Special because it looked like a painter's drop cloth. It had all different kinds of colors in it. But we're going to put that together today. So first things first, we have made 3 different kinds of Jello as per the directions. And we're going to get those cooling. But our refrigerator is kind of small, and there's no room to put those 3 dishes in there. So we're going to show you a little trick. The good thing about Nebraska this time of year is your garage doubles as a giant refrigerator freezer. Now, a lot of recipes call for lime Jello. I don't like lime Jello. I never did. I always ask my mom to leave the lime Jello out and please put in another flavor. But she loves the lime, just like she puts nuts in everything that I don't like. But she makes it her way. But now that I'm making it, I can make it my way. And there's no lime Jello in this. Alright, next item is we're going to make our crust. I just use a 9x13 Pyrex pan. And you're going to put 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs. You can put them in a food processor. I just put them in a Ziploc bag and beat the snot out of them. And a good helpful tip, the little package that comes in the box, there's usually 3 or 4 packages in a box. One of those packages is about 1.5 cups, so you don't really have to measure. To that, we added 1/2 cup of just regular granulated sugar, and we're going to mix this up right in the pan so we're not dirtying another bowl or anything like that. And then to this mixture, we're going to add a whole cube of melted butter. We've melted our butter, and I do it in the microwave in a glass measuring cup. Don't do it on high. If you melt butter on high in your microwave, it's going to explode all over your microwave. It pops and sputters. So do it on low. My microwave has settings 1 through 10, so I put it on 5 for about 1:15 seconds, and it melted that whole cube of butter. So now we're going to pour it right into our pan here, kind of distribute it around. And then we're going to mix all this together right in the pan. Alright, we stirred that all up until everything was moistened in the pan, and then we just kind of evenly distributed over the pan, and I just used my fork to press it down. You'll see some people like a 1 cup measuring cup, making that bottom perfectly flat all the way around. I find if you leave it a little rougher, it holds on to whatever topping you pour in here. It'll actually grip it a little better. If you've ever cut it before and your topping separates from your graham crackers, that annoys me. So leave it rough and it'll stick a lot better. So as this butter cools, it's going to solidify that mix and make the crust on the bottom. Next operation, we're going to take our favorite big Pyrex bowl, and we're going to put 1 package of this unflavored gelatin. This is a 1 ounce box, and there's 4 packages, so each packet is 1/4 ounce. We dumped it in a bowl. Then you want to dump in 1/4 cup of cold water, and then you're going to mix that around. Alright, when that's all mixed up, we're going to leave that alone once all of that gelatin has dissolved. So now we're going to get a little saucepan, and we're going to put 1 cup of pineapple juice in a little saucepan. All right, we got our 1 cup of pineapple juice. We're going to put it in our little saucier here. We've got the fire set to medium heat because that's a pretty small pan. If I put it on large, all the heat comes up around the pan. So when this comes to a boil, we're going to slowly stir it into our plain gelatin mix over here. Oh, I forgot to tell you, our Jello that we made earlier, those were 3-ounce packages. So there's 3-ounce packages. Use whatever flavor Jello you want. Our pineapple juice has just come to a boil. So we're going to slowly stir it into our gelatin. All right, we got it all stirred in. Now we need to let this cool to just about room temperature. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back out in our Nebraska refrigerator. So while our unflavored gelatin and pineapple juice cools off, we're going to take our Jello that's already made now, and we're going to score it. We're going to cut it all the way across. We're going to do it in about 3/4 inch pieces. I'm going to do it all one way. And then we're going to score it the other way. Like this. Make little squares out of everything. Just like that, and we'll do it to all 3. All right, now that our unflavored gelatin mixture is cool, we're going to, and also it started to thicken up a little bit, we're mixing in a full tub of whipped topping, an 8-ounce tub. We'll combine all this together, and then we're going to throw our little Jello squares in here. All right, we've used our little small spatula to loosen all those little squares from the bowl. So we're going to fold all of these into this now. All right, make sure when you fold this, you go up underneath and just pull up through it like that. You don't want to get too aggressive stirring because you'll break up your Jello. All these little pieces you see are just stuff I scraped out of the bowl. You don't really get the full effect until you cut into it and you can see all the little squares. So we're going to take this and pour this over our graham cracker crust and smooth it out. All right, you can see all the different beautiful colors in there. So now we're going to put this back out in our Nebraska refrigerator and let it set up for at least 2 hours. I scraped all the Jello, all the rest of the Jello out of those bowls and mixed it with the rest of that Cool Whip mix. Made a little pup cup for the pup. She can have dessert tonight. She's all excited about dessert, huh? All right, there's the finished product. We just got back. Kelly bought me dinner tonight. It was yummy. Doesn't that look tasty? We got dessert. So give that a try. You can call it whatever you want. Stained glass Jello, broken glass Jello, painter's delight. I guess the top of it looks like a painter's drop cloth. All different colors. That's why my mom used to call it painter's special. So yummy, yummy. Gonna dig in. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you guys. I'll post the recipe here on the end of the video, so stay tuned. Catch you later.